about the planet.
The Harvard administration did not agree. In 1963, Leary was dismissed. It had been a century since Harvard had fired a professor, the last being Ralph Waldo Emerson. Leary was determined to continue his psychedelic work outside the rigid halls of academia. In 1963, he founded the International Federation for Internal Freedom. In Millbrook, New York, millionaire Peggy Hitchcock let Leary use her family's estate to continue experiments with psychedelic drugs. Artists and philosophers from around the world came to trip with Leary at Millbrook. William Burroughs, Allen Ginsberg, Jack Kerouac. Everyone came looking to find answers to all the questions. Then, one day, a man came posing questions to all the answers, and a beatnik legend, Neal Cassady.
Have you heard the announcement that there is going to be a smoke grenade?
Set it off when intrepid traveler returns to the ancestral home he wants a bright arrival. Smoke bomb delight.
Smoke bomb delight.
This is Intrepid speaking now. We're going to have a little help from the navigation department here at the Ancestral Mansion. We'll have been through the campaign at Wickiup, the fever at New Orleans, and I think you've been introduced all around. At the wheel we have a speed limit now, sewer limit, knighted the other night after coming down the Blue Ridge Parkway, never missing again.
Well, thank you. Yes, I said that.
Now, I have to reiterate all this business. You see, you at the Ancestral Mansion are not the same crew that were there the last trip that we came back to the house, and I have to inform you just what's exactly going on.
We're high and they're coming down is what's going on. It was about 10:30 in the morning. We just reached our stride. They thought we were there for 400 meter and we were there for the 5,000. We're the young upstarts from the West Coast. They're the established legions for the East Coast. And as time has gone by and we have got to know these people better and better, we didn't take full advantage of each other, and that's sad. But they did give us a chance to soak the stuff off of us there. But you can see, looking at these pictures there, how much effort has gone into our enterprise to get this thing there. And we were sprawled around here like Albanians, too sleepy and tired to acknowledge the nibble of the insects. And finally, Dick Alpert realizes that it'd be a good idea to do the same thing that we did with Moonlight Sinatra and dumped him into the water and see if we could wash some of this fetid stuff off of him.
Where meets the rocky highland of Sleuthwood on the lake, there lies a leafy island where flapping herons wake, the drowsy water rats. There we've hid our fairy vats, full of berries, the reddest of stolen cherries. Come away, oh human child, to the waters and the wild, with the fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Where the wave of moonlight glosses the dim gray sands with light, far off and furthest Rosses, we footed all the night, weaving old dances, mingling hands and moons with glances, till the moon was taking flight to and fro. Chase the frothy bubbles while the world is full of troubles and anxious in its sleep. Come away, oh human child, to the waters and the wild, with the fairy hand in hand, for the world's more full of weeping than you can understand. Away with us he's going, the solemn die. He'll hear no more the lowing, the calves on the warm hillside, nor the kettle on the hob sing peace into his breast, or see the brown mice bob around and round the oatmeal chest. For he comes, the human child, to the waters in the wild with the fairy hand in hand from a world more full of weeping than he could understand.
We lucked out. We had the map from Normandy when we hit Normandy, right in the bus.
I think the whole scene should go in the cattle.
Oh, I saw a bad thing back there by the crypt. Going to the crypt, there was a hole with water and bad trap for a kid in there, the grading off.
Well, the kids don't go into that scene.
But I don't think I'll bother them right now. In fact, they probably see the TV camera and me, and they're loading the shotguns. That's the Mill Brook over there, where we went swimming, and a beautiful little pond. We got out afterwards and were looking, and we're covered with leeches about that big all over us. And my God, suddenly the whole Millbrook took on a different aspect entirely. Oh, the leeches, and you brush them off for us and get out of that swimming place fast.
Just a year ago, I came to town. This arrival's much better, JB. Thank you. vote for Barry is a vote for fun.
Try talking into it some. Give me some sound reading.
You know, brother.
Give me a report.
Remember July 26th?
You have to get hold of the
Fidel.
microphone. I can't hear you.
Aye, ole.
I can hear you now. I hear all the horns honking.
Bob Lafayette's. All right, eyes, folks.
All right, we're moving on now toward something 155th Street, Broadway.
Good, I brought that desert back just in time. Ha 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 ha. On our own at last in the upper Bronx.
There's a man with the little orange caps giving us the go-ahead.
First award and second annual Guandrary.
With the
Thank you
bicycle.
for your attention.
I've never seen it compare with that.
52nd Street, 2 blocks. Is that about right, boys? You really want to get out on 52nd?
Who wants to go on 52nd?
He wants to go by 52nd Broadway, see?
Cassady, you use your discretion in the driving.
A vote for Barry is a vote for fun.
Here come the people. Here they all come out of the
First
store.
pretty pair since Prescott. I was the only man lynched on Broadway.
Yeah, moving on now. I'm beginning to see the whole scene.
From here on, but more east, not on this street, sir, so much. Oh, yes.
Okay, we finally got it all settled out up here. We're now made. All we have to do is talk and listen.
That's the best reaction. So far, sir, you received first medal, full attention.
There's a
on
man
the
over here to our left.
Thank you. I salute
Yeah!
you.
Give that man a solid salute for the trip today. Thank you. Thank you, poor old blind athletic man on the street corner. That man, I'd say, is responsible.
He's the first sanity case since that Prescott, Arizona fella. Vote for Barry is a vote for fun.
Hand up the can of red spray. And we can spray somebody's hand like whoever's got a hand free.
It says tourist on the right, but we forgot to write tourist. We are, though. Vote for Barry is a vote for fun.
Hi there. Barry sees me. Hi.
There you are. Actually, you know, Ken, I think you stopped him because he's of your type. You're a regular Steve Allen, Ken. South or north? All right, both flags.
One of those theaters right here is where my play starred. Now, it's Court Theater. Court. Where's the Court Theater? It's right in
Well, yes, sir, it was 34th Street on the lead, sir. You said it earlier.
Grease it out and pull it in. That's the way you'll find your chin. This is America, you ought to know. This is the land we're living in. Grease it out and pull it in. That's the way we'll bet it in.
Catch that one. On color film, thank you.
You're welcome. Neal, can you hear it all?
Savoy Ballroom is the first thing I want
Anything
JB to see.
Oh, Neal.
Stomping, in fact, was invented at the Savoy. We'll sing that as we go. I'll drive, perhaps. No, I think you can see it. It's only half a block on the left.
Just a all darn minute, old man. I always used to come down here to hug my watch. Oh, look at that on the right. See, I'm not going to talk anymore, gentlemen.
Here goes a man strolling down the lane right there. Get my Rick down. Good looking young girl.
Full attention on the 3 o'clock coffee
Manny
break.
figures if he carries his briefcase and wears hat and sunglasses, he'll make it to the big town.
Over here on the right,
Financial
we're vending wild and wonderful midnight lace.
There's the boundary line, sir. From here on, it is true Harlem, and from here on, it's all world. Ha ha, our world. It's heaven. I lived anywhere from here south many times. It was a cutout thing with Ethel Waters singing on 52nd Street. So it was cut out, you know, for the south. Where's my flag? Just a half of them. A vote for Barry is a vote for fun. Fun, fun.
Moving into sort of a resinous area. It looks to me like if this temperature ever got to just exactly the right degree, it would all set suddenly, click, like that, and they could sell it in pawn shop 2,000 years from now as a curio from the 20th century.
Those trombones we heard last night or something. Come on, man. Play some music.
Popcorn, need a little husk, we need a little dry, we need a little whipped, we need a little popcorn. How are you? How are you?
Cameraman, God bless you.
What do you make up there?
149th Street went for a
149th
vote for
Street.
fun.
Over here to our right, we have the same girl that was in the same corner back in that Jackson's place. And there she is.
Overtonitis.
Hey, there they are. The Gumbo twins, standing there in their little
See,
shoots,
back
go
to
down
light.
nearly to their fat little shins, and their eyes bugged out, and their lopsided grins and their pliers shine nicely and painted.
On 52nd Street.
On 52nd Street.
Okay, just keep going straight.
Said the man with lung cancer, I need a cigarette. Cigarettes for pilot, cigarettes for...
Cigarette! If possible, I could go by Madison Avenue and go in there and ask
Madison Avenue, sir.
if I could get the whole Viking staff turned out.
My King staff, correct, sir. So let's handle that first. My King first.
What does he say?
Oh, yeah, you have just seen the beginning of a traffic jam.
Say, JB, just how often do you get into town to see your publisher anyhow?
To Viking. 625 high. This may be it. It is it.
625. Viking, yes. Double rocket, Look for Viking Press.
No, this is Tollway Zone. Are all these people your guests? Hey, Ken, how many people you have?
We are a married band of pranksters.
Ken.
We're on our way to a cool place.
Hey, Ken, the press is here and a photographer from the Tribune.
This way, Ken. Ken, give me vision. Ken, 10 KC. Vision, Ken. No, not just a hand.
There might be a parking spot in the alley around the corner.
Thank you, our World's Fair. We decided from Frisco to come to see it.
I am Intrepid Traveler, and these are my merry band of pranksters.
Where's that caramel popcorn you promised, Chief?
I sent a request. You're near down there. Push the pressure on somebody who's standing.
Pressure on someone standing?
What are we supposed to be?
What are we supposed to be?
On Columbus Circle was asked. What group are you from? See, they think organizational. What group are you?
What group?
What group? Crazy Painted Bus Group. Sisters on the right, but we forgot to write Prankster. Rank prank.
This guy that's really hip. Ha! Look at those hip guys. Hip guys.
Think what two or three can do gathered together.
Earth calling. This is Stevenson on Venus relaying through third suborbital satellite. Transfer 1 over the top backlash communications. What?
I sit up here and fry.
1933. One of the first, perhaps two won.
There with a man with his hair twisted so tight, if he ever lifted his feet off the ground, he'd fly like a goddamn top.
Those judgments are modified.
Hey, you guys, here come the cops.
Here comes the cop around the corner.
I like the new uniforms. I understand that, of course, I haven't been here in years, but traffic cops never had.
George moved the bus and sideswiped the car a little bit. I don't think the cops know about the sideswiping the car. Made it around the block.
And what did they give him a ticket for?
Sideswiping a car, blocking traffic.
Oh, what's it?
What?
In New York, that's right. You guys get permit.
Well, I don't know. I don't think you should be obstructing traffic, shooting this movie or whatever you're doing without a permit.
Well, we didn't know about it. We're trying to get everything we can to stay legal. I'd never heard of this.
See, now you were brought to my attention because I was trying to respond to a fire. So probably if you never came to my attention, I would be driving around all night long and never run into.
Every policeman, as I approached the corner, I judged his nature and then made the comment to what I thought would fit his acceptance, you know.
They used to have 6 more bunks.
Got everybody started out?
No, we've lost some. Lost one defected to the net house.
You see the intelligence in the officer's eyes as he appraised the situation, so that he gave us a purposeful, quizzical look. And I answered his quizzical with a wave.
Oh, come on, officer. I've just been drinking for 3 straight days. I was coming on about we were driving by, and the 3 of us saw an old man and saw him, and all 3 of us interpreted his mood in such a way that we all played
I think we did as well there as we did New Orleans.
I think we're doing a great deal better than we did in New Orleans.
That's a matter of subjective ideas. I mean, I shaved without water, I remember.
Darian, ball, behind you, behind you.
After the battle and JB's upward arrival.
Would it be all right if the girls and I took a ride on the bus with you?
We have succeeded, I think, and successfully
Full tourist.
bruising a number of
We're
lines.
tourists, boys.
I think that we are just beginning to get the feel of what we're doing, Cassady. I think we should pass around the popcorn, and we all take a little bit to keep it going now, because we just made a little hit. We don't want to stop.
Bits in my teeth. This is my latest show, Kirk Douglas's Dimple, Cassady's Pimple. After
No, let's go. Head on out.
Dismount. Get back in there.
Back here.
A vote for Barry.
Yes.
Vote for Right here. Just a curbstone cutie, the mama's pride and beauty. Everybody calls me Jelly Bean. Oh, right. Very nice.
Yes. Hustler! Hustler!
Let's get out of here!
Hey, listen. A thing has just occurred to me. A thing has just occurred, which may have occurred to a lot of people before. You know the fantasies we used to do about what we do when we get here? We was gonna cut away a side of this, rent us a theater, do the things we do. Well, what we really meant is what we are actually ending up in doing.
So close, he didn't scrape his paint. We have plenty of layers left. I say we have plenty of paint layers. I can't even make those grades anymore.
I love it.
Frozen couch.
Aperitivo!
We didn't really want to take in any cash money. We just wanted to make the performance, and here we're doing it. Other well, I might say, we have just rigged up a movable stage that is going around to the audience. We may make money later. Who knows? These people don't even know that they bought a ticket. When people are completely knocked off their bearings and disoriented, all defenses down, if hit with a sudden blast of goodwill, it melts them like butter. Stay with them as long as they stay with us, Cassady. We got the biggest audience in the world. Playing the wall of New York. Sarah Bernhardt never did better.
A vote. Hey, vote. Easy for right, white, right.
Boys, they understand. We've just passed a few compatriots.
Compatriots indeed. Thank you.
There's a man that's so handsome that he's liable to melt. Minnie Figures. I see her now. Minnie Figures. I used to know Minnie when she was younger.
Oh, picture the girl, verbal or otherwise. No, it's a red light. What else to do? All right, so I'm colorblind.
Well, thank you. Oh, there goes one.
A man over here is sighted on the
This
right
is
with his
111.
long legs and his little shoes white and his candy striped hat and his little cravat and his hand.
Just
on his
lost
hand.
Neal. We have one man in enemy
Thank you for
territory.
the observation, J.B.,
Crossed
but
over to that man's land.
you haven't said
Infiltrating the enemy.
Oh, there's a man over there.
Rev it up, boy.
Our acceptance.
Wife Reservation in Prescott. Empire State Building.
Listen, if this thing sting you,